Hello, this is Betty. I'm going to show you a small part of our daily routine, which developed over the past 2 years. I'm doing this voiceover now because when I reviewed this video, the background noises like rushing water when a horse takes a drink near the camera, or loud brushing sounds when people are cleaning the floor behind my husband or around my husband with a broom, and well, etc., etc. Also, I found that when I was talking to the camera, I was too soft. You couldn't hear me. You couldn't hear what I was saying, and you might want you might laugh later on when my husband told me that I should speak up, and somehow I started. You know, I don't know if I actually spoke up, but I started using my hands too when talking, and I didn't even know that. So when I reviewed the video, I thought, oh my gosh, I'm looking really, well, really funny. You'll see that later. So I'm just gonna start right now. You see, Chicilla comes out of her box stall when I call her. She's used to that. We do that without a halter, and yeah, she very pretty much trusts me right now. We spent the last 2 years together. When I first got her, she wouldn't even let herself be touched. The halter she was wearing when I got her, I'm glad that it was a webbed halter and not a rope one, because maybe a rope one would have grown into her skin by then. But, well, the first big job I had to do was removing the halter and then teaching her to accept it again when I put it on her and off her. But maybe I'm gonna do another video about that. This one actually is now about hoof picking. And you can see, if you show the horse what you want to do, if it's absolutely clear to the horse, then you don't have to yank and pull on those feet. Chicilla is now very nosy. She thinks she's getting some treaty or so, something like that. Yeah, this is the part where I explained that when I first got her, when I scratched with my fingernail over her hoofs, she made a jump, 1 meter high and 1 meter backwards, like she was really scared. And I don't know what they did to her before. They haven't done a lot because she wouldn't work the usual way. She was kind of high spirited, and yeah, this is where I tell everybody that she didn't want to like to be touched and and handled. Now she's looking like, oh my god, she's gonna kiss me now. Okay, it's over. So now, yeah, I started mounting her a bit more often this summer, because now she's really grown up. She's 6 years old. She knows when I tell her to go home. Of course, now she's walking into my husband because she thinks, hey, I don't see her, so why don't you give me directions? But she knows I'm on her back, and now it works. It's just she's free. She doesn't know a lot. She has to get used to my legs being the thing that's gonna show her the direction, and of course I point with my fingers and hands. And I also have done that, sliding down over her butt a few times before. But so the first time, obviously, I did it a lot slower. I can lean forward, and I slowly put my legs a bit up on her butt. See, now I'm talking like this. It's so funny. I look so ridiculous. Okay, so now I call her back out to show that she's used to me being underneath her and between her legs and everything. And she knows when I make that snipping sound with my fingers, she has to look where my fingers are. And and that's that. So now I was talking to the camera, and this one horse always you know, losing crumbs of grain and stuff. You see, I'm talking with my hands again. I don't know. So, so obviously, now I'm talking to the camera. She says, "Oh well, she doesn't talk to me anymore. I'm gonna go back and eat some hay." So I have to call her out again to finish what I started. I think next time I'm just not trying talking to the camera, but just do the voiceover later on, because yeah, horses just know where you put your focus. If you put your focus to somewhere else, see, now I point her to go home, and she's nice, and she goes home. She's really a good girl, so yeah. Thanks.